Hi, we're the Beefy Boys, and today we're cooking with Jake Mitchell.
Yeah, I mean, I'm nearly a Beefy boy. I'm nearly there.
Yeah.
This is my training.
All you need is a hat and a t-shirt, and the wheels get greasy. Yeah. So, today, Jake, we're going to be cooking our ultimate rib sandwich. So, did you ever have a McRib at McDonald's? You ever heard of that?
No.
It was something they did in the 80s. They tried launching it. Some people had it. Some people loved it. It didn't get that popular, and then they stopped doing it. Yeah. When were you born?
2000.
Wouldn't have experienced that one. That makes me feel incredibly old. Yeah. So basically, this is our version of that. First thing we're gonna have to do is chop up some ribs, buddy. So if you get these black gloves on.
Can I just say I don't know how to cook?
That's fine. Neither do we, really.
I mean, I can do those ready pasta pot things. That's what I've only just learned how to do that.
Well, that's fairly.
That's the skill level I'm at. So yes, that's fine.
Yeah, you're one step ahead of me there. Yeah. To be honest. So for the people at home who are perhaps like us, men who at the peak of their lives, with mid to late 30s, who might not know who Jake Mitchell is. Can you explain to the viewers at home who you are, what you do?
Yeah, basically I do videos on YouTube. I haven't done them for a while, to be fair, because I'm working on music and I've got a new song coming out next Friday.
Ooh.
So yeah.
Cool, man.
So, yeah,
right, so I mean, because that's how it all started for you, wasn't it? It was like the whole sort of like.
Yeah, I started doing videos like in films, sort of like comedy skits first, and then I went to vlogging, and then it just blew up by accident.
Oh, you did your first one?
Oh, like video on YouTube?
Yeah.
11.
Really?
Yeah, 11.
That's crazy, right?
Yeah, it's a long time.
And how many subscribers did you end up getting?
Well, I got nearly 2 million.
2
million, so it's mad. I don't know why, but it's there.
Wow, and we got a YouTube channel, we got like
960.
On the way to 1,000.
Yeah. At what point were you like looking back and thinking, it must have just shot up, man? It must have just started one day, just kind of.
I mean, there was one day when I went out, I was in LA, I missed some of my GCSEs.
I was in LA.
And I went up like 40,000 followers in a day.
In a day?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Like 250,000 in like less than a week. It was crazy.
Like I said, we're struggling to break a phase at the moment.
Yeah.
But,
that's the hardest part. That's the hardest milestone to hit.
It's a slog.
Getting that momentum going to the start. So Jake, so what I'm doing here, mate, so this is basically your pork rib, yeah? It's obviously this bit, but on a pig. So what we're doing is we're trimming them up. So the whole idea with this is we're going to cook these ribs to the point where the bone comes out, right? Now, people always say about things falling off the bone, and like that is kind of what you want, but in like competition barbecue and usually with ribs, you do want a little bit of pull on there so the meat still sticks to the bone. But today what we want to do is cook it so much that we can just pull all the ribs out and then we just whack it in a sandwich, and we can just, it's basically going to be ribs covered in bread. So what we're going to do is sort of trim these up. So I said I'm going to do the first one, and then we'll get you to do the second one. You any good with like knives and stuff?
Yeah, I mean, I think I'm alright. I'll try not to cut my finger off.
I mean, you're a teenager in Britain in 2019. Of course you're good with knives, isn't you?
Right. I'm not about
Controversial.
That. Cool. So we're going to take that bit off. Now you see on the back of it, there's what we call like a membrane, right?
This like film.
Yeah. So if you can see on the camera, there, you got that one. So you see on there, that sort of film, yeah. So the membrane sort of in between the ribs and the lungs, I guess, which is to make you feel really hungry when I talk about it. So yeah,
I want to feel it. It's actually weird.
Yeah, it is a bit strange. So what you have to do is you have to kind of get this off. So, I mean, the thing is, they would disqualify you from competition, but if you went to like a lot of the big sort of barbecue joints in America and that, the ones who are doing like sort of loads of ribs a day, a lot of them yeah, man.
Sort of. There's been a few occasions where you've been up late at night at a barbecue festival trying to get the membrane off.
Yeah.
Sometimes it comes off, sometimes it don't.
Well, the easiest way to do it is you sort of get the bone, go along with a butter knife like I have then. You see it sort of lifts off, then you want to get a bit of tissue like this. And then you grab it like that, and then pull. And it should come off just like that, sort of in one sort of like piece. So that's looking pretty good. So we trim the bones off that. Just going to take a little bit of the meat off the top of that. You want meaty ribs, but sometimes the butcher can leave a little bit too much on. So what sort of made you, is music something you've always been interested in?
Yeah, music's something I've always been interested in. It's just been like, I haven't been in a position to be able to do it, sort of thing.
Yeah.
Because I've always been busy doing videos and stuff, so I've actually managed to like put that bit on pause and work hard on it.
Oh, nice, man.
Yeah, man.
So I don't know whether you know, but years ago, myself and Lee, we were in a band. We were called the Anomalies, yeah, and we used to We're on Radio 1 and that a bit.
Yeah.
And we used to go on tours and stuff. And have a tour around and things. And
Travel the UK.
it was good fun, wasn't it?
It was, some of it was fun, yeah.
Yeah.
I did a tour last January.
Yeah.
5 dates around the UK. That was pretty good, to be fair.
Yeah, cool. Did it sell well?
Yeah, man, it was real good. Like, I had obviously merch there. People, meet and greets and stuff. It was real good. Good show.
Nice.
And speaking of merch, if you click on the link down below, you'll be able to get your hands on some of these wonderful Beefy Boy products here. Sauces, t-shirts, other bunkum, and there we go, to enrich your life.
So I bet it's quite handy sort of having that sort of big subscribers that you've already got.
Yeah, man.
So what sort of music you doing?
It's like, well, the one that's coming out is is very much like a pop song, because obviously for like friendly with the radio and stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a good tune.
And is it all working towards an album, are you, at the moment?
Yeah, well, the thing is with music, I'm always starting like new ones like every day.
Yeah.
Like, and then whether I finish them or not, I go back to the studio and finish them. But it's all about throwing ideas in and just mix it. Like, and even if I've got 5 ideas, put them together and make one. So it's different to doing a video, because you film it and you know it's going somewhere.
Yeah.
Music, you don't really. You could start one and then one next week you put them together, sort of thing. It's weird.
And are you writing the music as well as the
not
lyrics
the producing the beat.
Yeah.
Like I got my producers to do that.
Oh, wicked! So what they're sending you beats and stuff,
I watch them do it. It's complicated.
Yeah, man.
I've got a few.
It's like watching somebody try and fly an aeroplane, isn't it?
Right, so that's that one done. We trimmed it up a bit, taking a little bit of sort of meat off the top and that. So now you're going to do one, buddy. Feeling confident?
Yeah, man.
Cool.
I feel like I'm ready.
We'll talk you through it. If you do it well enough, it might be a job offer on the table.
You can replace me.
Possibly, yes, definitely. So you see this bone there, if you feel like along there,
right,
so up along here, that is like, you can see almost like there's a line. You've got these bones going up here, which are your rib bones, and then you've got these ones here. Now what you want to do is get the knife, I think it's going to be about there. And you see that sort of line?
Yeah.
All to about there.
Sweet, so we'll cut out what him telling me what. Oh, right, here we go.
Yeah, so whatever you do, don't...
About here, yeah?
Yeah, that's cool. So don't chop your finger off is the main thing.
Oh, it's quite hard.
It is quite hard, yeah. You might have to put down a bit of pressure to get it going. Do you want me to get the first one? Do you want me to get it started for you on the... if I get the first cat started.
It makes it look easy.
He's good at everything, that's why.
Well, cheers, Lee, thank you. I didn't want to say anything. I mean, I'll try it from there, yeah? Now, you should be able to kind of find that line and follow your way up. So yeah, man, so with the whole blogging thing, you got to travel around the world, you got to
man.
You say
I've never done this before though, as you can tell.
No, I bet you've eaten some amazing things, haven't you, around like sort of LA and that?
Yeah, but I don't really think about this part of it, to be fair. He's
very sympathetic from now on.
Yeah, now I'm going to be like inspecting your burgers.
Don't do that. So when you first started, and I guess what age were you when you were like, man, this is crazy, I've actually become, internet famous now? When did you sort of have that kind of like...
14, I think.
14?
Yeah.
But what was school like?
The teachers were like some of them were supportive, some of them were opposite, and then there was the ones that were like dickheads, and then when I got followers and stuff, they like changed, and it was like obvious and like cringed, but...
Oh, what, they were like not supportive until it became
it was different for me at school, because obviously with work experience and that, I didn't do like that side of things. So like, what do you want to do when you're older? They would say, and I'd be like, I'm doing what I want to do.
Yeah.
I didn't go to college, but I didn't really think I didn't feel like I had to, because what was there that they could teach me that I didn't know. Yeah, if you're already doing exactly what you want, man. Yeah, exactly. You're kind of doing it, and that's always been something I've always thought. Just go out and do stuff. It depends what you're doing. Like, obviously, it's good for people that want to do like being a doctor or something. There's that coursework there, but I don't know what they can teach me. Yeah. But, well, there's not many school courses on being a YouTuber, is there? Not yet. There will be. Maybe you could teach them. Maybe that could be the... Maybe. Yeah. Cool. Right, so it's got meaty on top. I think we'll probably be able to leave most of that on there, I reckon. We'll keep these ones nice and sort of meaty, right? So, you're going to use the butter knife now, buddy. Right, okay. So this is not the bit I wanted to do. Yeah, so this is the tricky bit, right? So you want to try and get it underneath that membrane, yeah? This is tricky, more, like, this is more hard. Oh yeah, this is the most difficult bit, yeah? So get that knife down there, get it underneath that sort of membrane. You just want to lift the sort of bit up. So there's a bone there, follow that bone, man. So yeah, so with that whole sort of internet famous kind of thing, man, you got to meet many sort of like other famous YouTubers or sort of general famous people from it? Yeah, a lot of like people on TV, like presenters, like artists, YouTubers, obviously, around the world.
Who would you say is sort of like the most famous person that you've managed to?
In terms of YouTube, like KSI,
Yeah, yeah.
Heard of him? Yeah,
No.
Oh, you haven't? No.
Oh no, I'm in my late 30s.
He's
We're old.
your sound.
Yeah, what does he do? What's his channel?
Oh, he does like his life in games and that, and he's got like nearly 20 million. Have I done that right?
You've done that perfect, mate. Right, yeah. He's got 20 million followers.
Yeah, man.
Christ. Well, he plays computer games.
Yeah, that's how he started. I think.
Blows my mind, this does.
We're doing the wrong job.
Yeah.
When we were young, we was told computer games were a complete waste of time.
Is that you
Yeah,
lied to me?
literally.
There you go, right.
No.
Grab that, buddy. So what you're going to do with that hand there, hold it down, and with this hand, you're going to grab that, and what you want to try and do is pull that membrane completely off in one go. I'll hold this bit down for you a little bit as well.
Come on, Jake.
Like this, getting it. Yeah, go on. Yeah. Oh man.
Wow.
For a first go.
That's way better than I've
on.
ever done it.
Yeah. Well, have you ever done it?
I did it at grill stop that once.
You've never been asked again.
But this bit's got to come off as well.
Well, that's all right. A little bit on there's not going to hurt at all, man. But that was like I said,
Bit of flavour.
Yeah, exactly. For your first go, mate, that was pretty spot on. Right, wicked. So next up, we're going to put some barbecue rub on there. So let's get that other rack. We're going to do both at the same time. So yeah, what about sort of outside of the internet? Have you kind of met anybody? Do you know what I mean? Like anybody else sort of real world famous, not sort of famous,
there's a lot of people that, like when you meet someone, they're very like different to what you I can imagine. A lot of people.
Oh yeah.
And people say that about me. They think like I don't know why they think I'm a massive dick. And then they're like, oh no, you actually quite sound.
They think a lot of people think Merv's a dick as well.
Nobody thinks that.
Everybody
no,
does.
Nobody does.
And they're right.
They're not.
Yeah, bro.
They're not correct.
I mean, I can be. Do you know what I mean? But
Well, first of all, so what I need you to do is rub this oil in, yeah? So we're chucking a bit of oil on there because it's going to help the rub that we're going to put on the ribs sort of stick to it, yeah? So if you use your hands and just rub that oil into that sort of side. That's it, man, yeah, just get it all kind of over. Yeah, and with the ribs above as well.
see, two at once. See that?
That's a good technique.
It's good action.
If the whole sort of music thing falls through, maybe some sort
Yeah.
of
Masseuse.
masseuse.
Beefy Boys.
That might be, yeah. We could set up a little massage parlour in the basement.
That sounds a bit seedy, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Maybe massaged by a teenage boy. Come to the Beefy Boys. Are you still a teenager, Jake? Are you in your 20s,
yeah,
Jake?
no, I'm 20 in January.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I don't really look 20, but
What you'll find is, like, me and Lee used to look quite young, and then what you find is you get to sort of like your 30s, and
yeah, that's what my dad told me.
you have kids.
He said he got to 29 and it all fell off.
It
Yeah.
does, man, it does. Well, I remember reading an article saying that you reach your like physical and mental peak as a man at 27, and I read that article when I was 28. So I was like,
Peak.
yeah, going. I kind of missed it.
Yeah.
And I think it's just having kids accelerates the aging process rapidly.
Yeah.
But it is the best thing you'll ever do. So any plans for any kids at any point?
I mean, I'm not planning on it yet,
No.
but
Bit premature.
Yeah. Well,
I
it
mean,
might be. You know.
I feel like I can't really look after myself
Yeah.
yet.
Thing is, that
So-
feeling never goes away. So, even when you're our age, you know, that's usually why you kind of usually have to get married to find somebody to
To do it for you. Like.
look after you.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah, as my wife will testify about that. So right, you rub those up really nice. Now what we're going to do is put a bit of rub on there. So this is our sort of barbecue rub we're using today. So we've got a bit of like smoked salt in there, a bit of black pepper, a bit of garlic powder, some chili powder, a bit of smoked paprika. She said sort of flavour the ribs.
Yeah.
So if I show you the first one, what you're going to do is sort of shake it over the top. You're looking to try and get an even sort of coating.
Yeah.
Just like that, like a
You
bit
got
of a
salt
dusting. You can do it down your guns if you want. My guns aren't big enough, unfortunately,
I'm a salt
to do
bae.
that. So you want.
The money shot.
So do you have many sort of like? Oh, that's not. That's a good technique. That is.
See that?
That's it. Yeah, that was. We call that one the swan.
Yeah.
That one. That's nice. So yeah, got any crazy internet fans? You message you like crazy stuff and that?
Yeah, man. There's a lot of weird. You got a bit more.
Yeah, a
There's
bit
a
more,
lot
yeah,
of
a bit
weird
more.
people out
Wicked,
there.
mate.
You know?
Yeah.
Like I don't know how you say this, but I put Snapchat.
Yeah.
I put it on open once.
Yeah.
The photos and videos I got sent was like ridiculous.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
Right. Okay.
So that
Of
straight
blokes
up,
and girls, or
yeah, no, literally blokes and girls. not even lying. That's
You got the message then we sent, so I'm glad you received it.
No, it's happened before. It's happened before.
It's cool. You can show us them after if you want. You can keep that one on for now, mate. Yeah. You've got the Michael Jackson look going there.
Yeah.
So if you want to go a bit higher, one of the reasons Ainsley Harriet does it from so high is you get a good sort of even kind of spread. That's all good, man. Wicked.
Sweet.
Right. Cool. So that's the first step, and then next step we're going to chuck them in this thing here, man. So yeah, so these ribs are going to take from beginning to end about sort of 6 hours. So they're going to go into this beast here. So this is
For the heat.
yeah, it's an absolute machine, this one. So this is what you call a smoker. We've got a little chamber down the bottom, coals in the top. That's generating the heat, and then underneath is where you put like chunks of wood and stuff. So actually, you can chuck a little bit on for me. If you take that one there, deep. So that there, if you show that one to the camera, that's a lump of hickory.
Hickory dickory dock.
Yeah. Someone sent Jake a photo of their cock. Right. So is some oak as well. So if you chuck that hickory in there, buddy, and I'll chuck the oak in as well. So you chuck those at the bottom, and what happens is some of those coals will drop on that, set the wood on fire, and it starts smoking. So then the smoke then goes up into this chamber, and that's what cooks the meat.
It's huge.
Oh, it's an absolute beast, mate. It was a real nightmare getting this into here. And you're not a fan of these, are you? These do divide people's opinions.
I don't, but I'll do it.
You want to try one? Go on, these aren't too bad for gherkins, not too big. You want to try one of these?
No.
I know you're not a fan.
No, I hate them. It's not
You
like,
do?
yeah. No, it would ruin my burger if I bit into it.
I mean, they actually aren't as bad as I thought they would be.
No, they're alright.
But I still don't like them.
Chuck it down, mate, and I'll put it in the bin. I'm going to go and sell that on eBay. Yeah, gherkin bitten by Jake Mitchell.
Well, at least they're better than the McDonald's ones.
Oh, yeah, of course they are. You did a crazy thing, didn't you? You spent like 500 quid or whatever on McDonald's.
£500 McDonald's. I was waiting in the car park. They were like, "Do you mind parking up?" And I was like, "Yeah." Like, obvious. And by the time they gave me everything was cold anyway.
Yeah.
No, we did it for that Monopoly thing. You know, the McDonald's Monopoly.
Oh, when you get to win prizes. Did you win anything?
No.
After 500 quid's worth. Man, that's crazy.
No, apple pies and that. McFlurries, milkshakes, but no car or anything.
So what did you go to the drive-thru and order it?
Yeah.
So what did you literally do?
No, the manager came out, actually thought I was joking. And then they saw who it was and they were like, they knew what it was for a video. And then every time I went there after, like 10 times after, they were like scared because they thought I was going to do another big order. But I haven't done it since.
I bet the guys in the kitchen were like...
Yeah, some of the people like, I know, and they were like, "Oh, please don't ever do that again."
Nah, man, it'd be horrendous.
Well, if you ever wanted to spend £500 at the Beefy Boys, I think we'd be cool.
Yeah, we could do that. Pop
The
along as
next
many
time.
times as you want. Yeah, so we'll get you to do this now. So what we're going to do, so the original McRib that was the inspiration for this sandwich just came with two toppings basically, a barbecue sauce on it, and then it had white onions and gherkins. But you guys aren't, these two guys, you know, their palate isn't as advanced as mine. So we won't put gherkins in there half of the sandwich, but you guys are alright with onions, aren't you? So yeah, cool. So you're up with chopping an onion?
Yeah.
We'll get you to do this while we ask you a load of questions. Yeah.
Are you a DC or a Marvel fan? Which sort of camp do you fall on?
Marvel, I think. I'm more of a Star Wars guy.
Oh, wow, now we're talking. That was one of my questions.
I've always loved Star Wars.
What's your favourite Star Wars film?
Oh, the third one. One of
Revenge of the Sith?
Yeah.
What?
The original third one, yeah.
What do you make of the original trilogy?
I like them.
But not as much as the prequels.
No, yeah, just like the way they're like filmed and everything, like the effects and that.
Well, it's interesting because one of our head chefs, Adam, he's a young man like you. His favourite's Revenge of the Sith as well. It's like, really?
I don't really like the new ones that much.
No.
No, I did. Force Awakens was alright. I quite enjoyed that.
I quite like Rogue One.
Oh, I didn't. Yeah, Rogue One's good. I think Solo's the best one, to be honest, of the new lot.
Well, that's alright.
It must be underrated.
Is that right?
Yeah, that's cool, man.
What is your favourite thing about Hereford? What's Hereford's best?
The fact it's safe.
Yeah.
I like the fact it's safe. But like, you realise that more when you go around other places.
So yeah, that is a nice thing about Hereford. It is a very safe, lovely, quiet place. Have you thought, as kind of your career expands, to make your move?
Yeah, see, I was meant to move to LA. I wanted to when I was younger, but as I got older, that's when I appreciate Hereford more.
You do, man. And what you find, especially when you get to, the sort of vintage age that myself and Lee are, you see a lot of your mates who kind of moved away end up kind of coming back because Hereford's a better place.
That's the thing, when I was younger I was always going away and it was like great going everywhere. But like even when I was in LA, like I wanted to, not I wanted to come home.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
It's nice to come home, if that makes sense.
Alright, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to spritz these ribs, okay? So basically, as they're cooking, you don't want them to overcook, you don't want them to burn, so you want to try and sort of keep them moist.
What's in this?
So in there is just water and cider vinegar.
Yeah.
So it doesn't really matter if you're going to do it like yourself.
spray it?
Yeah, just spray all around, mate. You want to try and get every single bit of that rib up around the back. You see it's sort of catching there a little bit. So next step, we're going to get you to cut the ciabatta, I think, buddy. So for this, we're going to use these, which is this is from Peter Cook, who's a local Hereford baker, and this is his sort of ciabattas. We've got 2 wraps of ribs coming off, so we'll slice up both of them. So I'll whack that down.
It has seemed okay.
Oh mate, his bread is absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
I'm actually getting hungry now.
Oh, good, you came to the right place, man. So yeah, we use this one. So all I want you to do with this one, mate, is, and be careful of your hands here, is we're going to cut it completely down sideways, because basically the whole rack of ribs is going to sit in this. So
Right.
basically the whole thing.
It's got to be level.
Yeah, as level as you can. So if you want to do it, you can do it down like that. I literally cut the tip of my finger off the other week doing this.
I didn't do that yesterday. I was eating chicken wings and I bit my finger. You bit it? No, literally. I was in. Like,
You must be
10 minutes
starving.
later. Oh yeah, I was. So I had like 10 wings. It was on the last one as well. I was so annoyed.
Right, man. So yep, with these then, buddy. If you want to try and shut those in half, don't worry if you go a little bit off. We won't judge you. Don't matter if it's a little bit wonky. Rustic is the thing. If it kind of goes off. So it's gone a little bit off at the end there, Jake. We'll forgive you. We'll forgive you for that, mate. It's still going to work.
I'll cut that bit out. It's fine. It's fine.
You want to cut this bit? Good. Yeah, nice, man. So that's going to work perfect for the first one. If you do the second one up for us as well, dude. Look at that. Do you see that much white powder in LA?
Maybe.
So if you were to have a dinner party with 3 other people, like celebrities, alive or dead, what 3 celebrities would you invite?
Alive or dead? What if they're dead? They're alive.
Well, they're not like necromancy,
if
more
they're-
like
if
time travel, yeah.
Yeah. Because I'm pretty bored if they're all dead.
The corpse, reanimated.
I'd say famous people. You say, like,
Or
Anybody.
yeah, well, anyone, yeah.
Yeah,
Could be a famous person or historical figure,
I don't know, man.
fictional character. Like Robocop, for example. You don't even much.
Would even Robocop be on your table?
Well, I mean, I am a fan of Robocop, but I mean,
don't know
I
who'd
don't
be
know
on
if he
mine.
just eats baby food and he wouldn't have much
Yeah.
to say. Really.
Oh, this is going a bit
That's a
wrong
bit-
at the bottom here.
No, that's all good. That's all good. We got you to do this because it is hard and neither of us can do it. So Lee's got Robocop. You don't want Robocop?
I mean, I'd take it or leave it, really.
Yeah. Well, don't. However you want, mate. I'm not forcing you.
Oh,
Bruce Campbell.
Bruce Campbell. Do you know who Bruce Campbell is, Jake?
what happens if I say no?
Would you be disappointed?
Oh no, yeah, I know. Is it?
So Bruce Campbell's a star from a 80s film called Evil Dead 1, 2, and Army of Darkness, which was the third
I'll
one.
probably know if I see a photo of it.
It's a good film, man. Although we might only, it's probably not aged that well.
No.
Yeah, but it was one from our youth. That's real good, man. Nice, perfect. So you got Bruce Campbell as yours. We need some people for this meal.
Arnold Schwarzenegger, of course.
Of course. Yes.
Yeah, wait, no, help me out, Todd. Who would I have there? Let's have. Wait, can it be a cartoon?
Yeah.
I don't know what I've asked. That.
He's got
I still don't
Robocop, so you can definitely have a cartoon.
know. Oh, Darth Vader.
Darth Vader.
Talks about some plans.
Darth Vader.
You could have a good chat.
I mean,
with Darth Vader.
Got a studio in the
Can he
Death
eat?
Star.
Yeah, I mean, he's got like.
Yeah, he eats through his mask. Or
Yeah,
something.
he would have to be.
Well, it's alright, we'll have more food for us. You can just sit there and go.
I don't know. It'd be
Imagine force choking you.
pretty
Yeah.
intimidating having a meal with Darth
It'd be an
Vader,
intense old
wouldn't
meal, wouldn't it,
It
with
would.
Darth Vader?
You wouldn't
I
want
wonder what I'd have. Beefy, what would we have at Beefy Boys?
Or Darth Vader. If he was going to, I think he'd have. Do you think he'd have the Hellboy?
Bacon fries.
He'd have the Hellboy and he would not.
He'd not even flinch.
He
Would
wouldn't.
I bet all his taste buds are burnt off in that volcano
He'd be
situation. So we've got Darth Vader.
Man, this is a hard question. I don't know what I'm thinking about so much.
We're not stopping this video till we get through. So.
Oh, you want three from me?
Yeah.
Okay, so Darth Vader. I want Ariana Grande there.
Nice.
I think
Nice.
It's a good mix there.
Well, it's quite an eclectic mix.
Yeah,
This
we've got
is-
Darth Vader
I don't
and
think
Ariana Grande.
Darth Vader and Ariana Grande.
No, they get on, you know. They get
Oh, they
on.
meant
Yeah,
to.
no,
yeah.
they can mix. No. And also, I'll take Padme.
Oh.
Padme. Keep
Oh,
it
that's
Star
good.
Wars.
Chill Darth Vader
Yeah,
out like.
that was my
Yeah.
childhood crush.
there's going to be that's going to be awkward. I think you and Ariana Grande are going to feel like
Nah, we're cool. We're good.
So yeah, so we've got this bread cut up. As you can see, Peter cooks ciabatta. Lovely holy breads. They're not holy in a religious sense, but holy in the fact that there's holes in it. Cool. So that one's is all cut. So the next thing we're going to do is check these ribs. So like I said, well, usually when you're cooking pork ribs, you want the bone to just about be coming out. So there's a little bit of like, it's still holding on to that bone. It doesn't want to completely fall out. But for this sandwich, we want to try and get the ribs to the point
pull them out
completely fall out. So the next step, what we're going to do is, if you can grab that barbecue sauce there, Jake. Right, boom. So this is we're using the Beefy Boys Butty Back barbecue sauce. You can get this from our website or in our shop, or you can even get it on Amazon. But come and buy it directly off us because we pay tax.
Yeah.
So yeah, so that's our Butty Back barbecue sauce. Butty Back's a local. Have you ever had a Butty Back?
No, man.
Oh man, you got to try Butty Back, especially being from Hereford. So it's Wye Valley barrels and that. They make their own beer.
I think I've heard about this.
So it's real good, man. So we put a bit of that into our barbecue sauce and stuff. So if you could spray a little bit of that into here, buddy. So what we're going to do is baste. When it comes to like basting ribs and that, whatever barbecue sauce you're using, you want to water it down a little bit or heat it up because it can go a bit sort of blotchy when you put it on, otherwise. Right. So we're going to open this up and baste these ribs.
You play computer games much?
I mean, I don't as much anymore. Saying that, yesterday I did update loads to play some. I'm excited for the new Call of Duty this year.
Okay. So would you say that was one of the Call of Duty would be one of your favourite games?
Oh yeah, like I grew up playing Call of Duty.
Yeah, because we used to play a lot of Call of Duty, didn't we?
Yeah. When we talked about our band, I think one of the reasons we didn't do a third album was Call of Duty. Modern Warfare. It did take over our lives.
I've got online.
I'm getting back into it this year. Last year was the first one I didn't buy since I was like 9. So I was playing Call of Duty at 9.
Man, it's the online side of it though. It's the multiplayer. Life gets absorbed by it, doesn't it? When you think, right,
then you start spending money on it, like Fortnite.
I managed to never not do that. My boys just started spending money on Fortnite. Started spending my money on Fortnite.
I think I spent about like 1,000 or something on Fortnite.
That's crazy.
Wow.
It's just the skins.
Yeah, it doesn't make you any better.
No, it's crazy.
But there was that competition, wasn't there? That kid won, like, was it 3 million? Like playing Fortnite.
Games, yeah.
And again, like him, I think he was like sort of 14, and I saw like there was a comment on on the internet on the BBC story about it. Said, "Oh, that's all well and good, but he should be in school." So he's just won 3 million from playing computer games. He ain't gonna care about school, is he?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Anyway, right. So we're gonna get these ribs out. So they should be looking pretty good by now. I would have thought. Let's use that glove so open this up. So you can see that sort of glaze we put on them. It's kind of stuck in a little bit now. And this bit down here is, you see the bones sort of pulling back? Well, as it cooks, it sort of contracts and sort of pulls itself off the bone a little. So we'll take one of these. And what I'm going to do is chuck that down that way. Now I've spritzed that again with a bit of water, cider vinegar and that, just to keep it sort of moist in there. So Jake, if you can spray the back of those ribs for me. That's it, get nice and wet. What that sort of does as well is it allows, when you put the barbecue sauce on, gives it a nice sort of base for it to kind of go on as well. So we'd already basted the top, but we hadn't basted the back of them. There we are, that's all good. Right, so now we're going to wrap these up. Now when you're doing this as well, you want to keep the, there's like, on tin foil, there's like shiny side and there's a dull side. You want to keep the shiny side on the inside of this because you don't want to reflect any heat. You want to keep the heat inside. So fold that over. You've got to be real careful as well that you don't make any like sort of holes. Sometimes the bones of the ribs can be a little bit sharp and they can come through, and you want to get it nice and tight. So basically all that moisture in there is going to help sort of steam these ribs. So there you go, that's the first one.
Oh, sweet.
Get the next one out, we'll do the next wrap. So what would you say your favourite food is? What's your favourite meal?
Steak. I love steak.
Oh, we could have done a steak here today. But
have you ever had one of our steaks like our Tommy Hortons at the restaurant?
No, man, no. Dad was on about them. I've had, obviously, your burger.
Yeah.
Burgers, I love your burger.
Well, we started doing a thing. We started about sort of 4 months ago. We called it a secret steak club. Well, it's not going to be that secret now. So basically, you sign up to a Beefy Boys mailing list, and once sort of every 6 weeks, we release it in 6 week blocks. So we'll send a mail out to all of our mailing lists saying we're doing secret steak club. So we're going to do it one night a week. Yeah. And so we do either big tomahawk, which is like 36 ounce, still got the bone on it. It's huge like that. Lee, if you hold that down with your hand, Jake, if you could spray like in the centre of here with the spritz gun.
I'm doing the Jordan object.
You were. That was also. I could see your Modern Warfare skills coming through.
the
there.
trigger finger coming through there.
I was always sniper class.
Yeah, I was sniping yesterday.
Everyone's like, camper. It's like, well, yeah. That's what a sniper is.
But you get those absolutely insane people, don't you? You run around with a sniper gun, like jumping up in the air, like shooting
Shotgun,
people.
sniper rifle.
That's like, yeah, it's like one shot kill, isn't it? Right, so you can try around for these, then, mate. So if you go over like that first, that's it, and tuck that in there. Perfect. Now bring that other side over.
Okay.
Let's have a look at that. Let's check that. I think, mate. Yeah, we've got no holes in that. Nice. That's perfect, buddy. Right, so these get to go back into the smoker now.
How long for these go for?
These are going first. Once you've wrapped them, so they tend to be sort of smoked for about 3 hours. Chuck them in, and then generally about 2 hours. But there's a way that we can test if they're done enough. 2-pack or biggie?
2-pack.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm not actually that switched on with all that music. Like my guy
All this
Jack,
old person music.
It's not. No, it's sick. It's sick, but
that's the thing I think.
I don't want to slip up. I'll say something and I'll slip up.
Well, that's the thing with that, because I think about it, because you were born in what, in
2000.
in 2000, yeah?
Yeah, January
2-pack
12.
biggie, sort of like 1990, early 90s. So for me, that would be like somebody coming up and asking me if I liked, you know, I don't know, T-Rex or something. Well, that's the crazy thing now, because you seen the Matrix films coming out? They're doing the Matrix.
Yeah.
You ever seen the original Matrix?
Yeah, long
But that's
time
like
ago.
20 years. That's 20 years old this year.
But they're releasing a new Matrix now.
Yeah.
The gap between the new Matrix and the old Matrix is longer than the gap between Return of the Jedi and the prequels.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Wow.
Isn't that nuts?
Yeah.
Time, eh? The
There we
passage
go.
of time.
Rick and Morty or The Simpsons?
Rick and Morty. I know, I like The Simpsons, you know. I haven't watched Rick and Morty for a long time. It gets a bit annoying, but
I love Rick and Morty.
Rick and
I
Morty.
do
But
love Rick
The
and
Simpsons always have a special
Morty. Yeah,
place in my
Simpsons
heart.
is just The Simpsons. So.
Yeah, I mean, there's so
It's
many.
like Family Guy. Like Family Guy is the Family Guy.
Yeah, I mean, if I, it's a tricky one because the thing about The Simpsons is there's like series sort of 5 to like maybe 9 is absolutely amazing, and then after that it does go a little bit downhill.
Yeah.
But then every Rick and Morty is amazing.
Every Rick and Morty is
Yeah.
very funny, yeah. But
Rick
then
and
South
Morty's
Park is like, I think for consistency, South Park. Well,
Well, the first couple of seasons of South Park.
Yeah.
After the movie, it was good.
Yeah.
But before the movie, it was like.
South Park's still pretty funny.
Yeah, South Park is
It's
funny.
still pretty good. Right, so those ribs now took me over the passage of time. We're going to say that 2 hours has now passed. So we're going to get some of these ribs out now and just check where we're at and if they're ready. So
You hear it?
let's get them out.
You hear it?
You can hear them sizzling away. So we've got, so with the combi, we've got it set on about, not combi, with the smoke, we've got it set on about 275 is what we're smoking at today. Oh, yeah, they're done, right? So one of the ways you can kind of tell that, right, as you can see, so you can see there the bends on those.
yeah.
That means they're real sort of tender inside. The same with that one. They're just sort of flopping about. If you tried those with these ones, which have hardly been in at all, they're real sort of like.
Yeah.
So you don't want it stiff, you want it floppy, as I'm sure your Snapchat's told you in the past. So, right.
I'm going to regret telling you that.
You are when he makes you show them afterwards.
You should have posted them all up on Facebook.
Every
all
single
the
one.
weird
I
ones you got.
can't. No, you should have seen my face. I'll put that right back.
So let's unwrap these ribs and see where we are. So right, that's still looking sort of nice, moist. You can still it. They're still looking real sort of juicy.
Bang.
They haven't dried out at all. What I think we might do is get these up onto the bread, and then maybe try and pull. I mean, a bit of a disclaimer. I've made ribs quite a bit. I've cooked ribs a lot. I've never made this sandwich before. So this from here on in, I'm blagging this to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that's one of the great things you realise, sort of as you get older. I'm sure you've probably realised it from doing this interview. Most people are just blagging whatever they do.
Making it up as they go along.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm actually impressed with my bread cutting.
Yeah.
That looks like they came like that.
Yeah.
It does. You
haven't touched them since.
No, these are the exact ones that you cut. These aren't any stunt
Are you sure?
ones yet. No, these are the genuine ones that you did, man. Do you want to try taking one of these phones out yourself, Jack?
I mean, I'd try.
Okay,
I don't want to ruin it.
that's okay. So this one's coming out pretty easy. So it's not too hard, man. If you try taking that there, try giving that bone just a little wiggle.
I'll wipe that gloves, yeah.
Yeah, you're right, because this is all cooked now, so it's not gonna. There you go, man.
Finesse.
Look at that, straight out. Oh, he's going for all of them now. If it's a bit too hot, grab a glove, dude. Because a lot of the time when you see like sort of barbecue guys in the kitchens wearing gloves, it's not really about hygiene. It's more about it gives you an extra few seconds before you start screaming. Yeah. Screaming in pain. If anyone ever comes to the Beefy Boys and sits upstairs next to our open kitchen, that's all right. That was a good effort though, mate. That was good stuff. You'll hear lots of screaming coming from our kitchen.
There is the odd profanity.
The odd swear words, yes.
Yeah.
And another one. Cool, so there's that one. There we go, that's just pure rib meat now. No bones in there, you can feel it's juicy, it's all mad tender. You're gonna lift that up, plonk that, sort of along there. So you want to get them sort of resting on your bread as soon as you can, because you don't want to lose any of those sort of amazing juices, which are gonna fall in there. So now, it's just gonna be a case of dressing it. So we're gonna do onions on your guys' one, yeah? Just to give it a little bit of crunch, because the thing is about the ribs are going to be real soft and sort of mad tender. Yeah, get some on.
I look like I'm doing something. Right, I got you a question.
Yeah.
With this van, where is it?
Where's our van?
Yeah.
So we park it in a secret location when it's not on the move. We are this weekend, by the time this video goes out, we'd have done it. But we are this weekend in Worcester, aren't we?
Yes.
With it, but we take it
so
about.
You just go about with loads of meat, like meat in the car, and cook it all in the. In the van.
Yeah, man. So it used to be an old, you know, like sort of when you're at school, the old library buses. Did they have library buses?
Yeah, the blue ones.
Yeah. So it's just one of those, really, like an old library bus that that's been converted out into a kitchen. Funnily enough, the kitchen in the food truck is actually bigger than the kitchen at the restaurant.
Oh, is it?
Which is nuts, man. Yeah. But yeah, it's great. So we've converted it all out. It's got the kitchen in there, and it's just real good fun working in it, isn't it?
It's so big that none of us can legally drive it without having an upgrade on our driving licence.
It is quite the unit.
It is.
So I'm not going to add any more barbecue sauce to it. If any of you guys want to add some more, we can whack it on. So yeah, I'm just laughing at the ridiculousness of this.
I feel like they should be in like a pot and you can like dip it.
Yeah.
Well, that's kind of what that pot is there.
Should we do that?
Yeah.
Shall I whack some
I think we should just chuck some more in it. We should chuck some more in it anyway.
You want some more sauce?
I want more sauce.
Shall I put more sauce in yours?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. You ready then?
Yeah. I feel like it needs some sauce.
A little bit of barbecue sauce over the top. I could do that with this one as well. You made me jealous now. I want some of your sauce.
You copying?
I am, yeah. Wow. It does look pretty good. See, the thing with Lee, it's like, you know, it's like the whole stop clock thing. Even a stop clock's right twice a day. And it's the same with
what a So I'm going to cut that.
Okay. I'm quite excited to try this.
I am.
To be honest. Like I said, I've never done this before. It should, in theory, this should totally work, right? What, do you guys just want it in half, or should I break it down a bit smaller? We're going to go for it. You're going to go for it, yeah?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
I'll demolish that.
Easy. All right, I'm going to cut the other one into threes.
Jake Mitchell approves.
I should have stood in the whole video like this.
All right. Some big ones there. All right. Try that one.
3,
You can do it?
2, 1. Oh, hang.
That's pretty damn good, isn't it?
You taste smoking. Right, the smoking now.
So, a great thing is those ribs, you know, they're still tender, they're still juicy. Oh man, it's so good. So Jake, man, you can try this at home now. We're showing you how to do it.
They do them on Deliveroo. Be a bit easier.
Give us a bell, we'll bike it round for you. That's the Beefy Boys ultimate rib sandwich.
Is that the official name for it?
I think so, the Beefy Boys ultimate rib sandwich. Until we can think of something better.
If you think of anything better, write in the comments.
We do like a pun, so anything sort of pun related. Yeah, so that's the Beefy Boys ultimate rib sandwich. If you can think of a better name, hopefully involving a pun with the word rib, then we'll really like that, and that's what we'll probably end up calling it. So right, Jake, man, what's the date of your single release, buddy?
I'm the 6th.
6th
of September.
Of September?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. And so is that available on like, iTunes and all that?
Yeah, Spotify, iTunes, all of them. So yeah.
Wicked, man. We'll play it in the shop as well when it comes
of course,
out.
Man.
On repeat, just that.
Yeah.
Just that, yeah. Until we start getting complaints. Cool, brilliant. Well, we've been the Beefy Boys. This has been Jake Mitchell, and like we said, this is the Beefy Boys ultimate rib sandwich. Thank you.
Bang. Sweet.
So if you're a fan of meat and barbecue and middle-aged men talking to young teenage boys, like they won't always be talking to teenage boys, it's just because Jake was here. It's not like that's what we're doing this for. It's just happened to be that he was a teenage lad. But if this is the sort of thing that you like, then if you click subscribe or click on the little bell icon as well, and that'll send you notifications about when we got new videos and stuff coming up. So don't forget to subscribe and like and click a bell.
Is it on?
Yes, boss.
Well, can you see me, Ronald?
Yeah.
Excellent. Thanks for watching, folks. I'm Tommy, and when I'm not chasing the Beefy Boys in person, I'm following them all over YouTube. You can too. Just subscribe here. Don't forget to like, share, and leave a comment. Oh, God damn it, Ronald!
Sorry, boss.